Hello, Virgo. Welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. My name is Paul. If Virgo is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your tarot card reading. Remember to hit the like button, leave a comment. Consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. It is totally free. Doesn't cost anything. If there is anything you would like me to pray over, or meditate upon, or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Now, this is a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger, and I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I provide. And remember, Virgo, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. And here's an Eight of Swords. This is a very analytical energy. This is an energy of interference. Okay, it may feel right now that there's a lot of static going on, a lot of too many voices kind of getting involved in what you're doing. It's kind of like you just kind of want other people to stay out of it for now. I think you're trying to find clarity. You're looking for a solution. You're looking for a path forward to your success. And we're trying to just get out of our own head. We don't need other people kind of contributing to the noise, right? Let's put this card into a little bit of context, and let's see some clarity. Let's see a path for, ooh, well, that's, okay, yeah. There we go, asked and answered. There's the star card. That is some spiritual clarity. This is kind of saying that you're not, you're trying to get out of your overthinking, over-analytical mind, and you're trying to really feel or see what Spirit is showing you. There's more clarity. There's Queen of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Princess of Pentacles, and the path for moving forward with love, Two of Cups. Over here we've got the Six of Cups, the Eon, Judgment, Rebirth, Reawakening, the Baptism by Fire. We've got a Queen of Wands, and there is another card of clarity. See, asked and answered. I think that you really are trying to make some definite decisions in your life, and really this is going to be absolutely amazing for you. With this, with the Princess of Pentacles up here, this situation has the potential to be just, absolutely perfect. There is so much potential in this card. The Princess of Pentacles is the energy that really becomes the Empress. Okay. So I think that this is like you're trying to figure out how to bring out the absolute very best, maximum value here in whatever work you're doing. If this is a relationship, a career, if this is your own self-development, your spiritual path, a creative endeavor, it doesn't matter. This could be you renovating a home or something, right? Building something. You're looking for some clarity about how to continue the work, to bring out the maximum value of this. This is going to be absolutely amazing. And I think you really are, you're trying to level up your life. You love your people, but you don't really need their opinion right now. You're trying to, it's like you just need a little peace and quiet so you can hear the voice of Spirit. You don't need any other voices. It's like there's enough static already. There's enough interference in the signal that I don't need any help, Really extraordinary stuff here. Let's select our mystery card. Yeah, the bonus card, the confirmation card. This is a random card from the Smith-Waite Tarot. This is the factor infinite and unknown. We're going to set it right here with Mr. Tao, the yin-yang duck. And we're not going to look at that card until the very end, but it will tie everything together and it will give us the confirmation that we need at the end of the reading. If at any point during this program you feel like you know what that card is, I want you to put your prediction, your hunch, your guess down in the comments. All right, let's do it together. Let's use this insight and this intuition. All right. But first, let's look around the room. We've got major, two major arcana energies. The insight to know what decisions to make to level up your life. This is a doorway. This is a decision. You have to make a very important decision and to go forward. You have to choose to go through this doorway toward the rest of your life. Okay? And this may have to do with relationships. It has to do with your external environment. We're looking for answers, but we're not going to look here because this is confusion. This is static. This is everybody else telling you what to do. This is too many voices, whether they're inside of yourself or coming from outside. It's too much complexity. Jupiter in Gemini. Okay? It's too many ideas. This is the way thoughts kind of tend to reproduce themselves, right? You start out with one thought, and then you got 2, and 4, and then 8, and 64. Right? And then 128 and 256 and 512 and 10 whatever comes next. The thoughts tend to multiply. That's what they're good at. So we're not looking for that. We realize that the answer is not going to come through a rational discourse. It's going to come through a vision. It's going to come through intuition. It's going to come through the spiritual channel. Not left brain, more right brain. Not head, but more heart. Yeah, that's where the answer, that's the channel through which the answer will come. So this really is about you clearing your mind. The Ace of Swords is, in part, it's representing a clearing of the mind, rising above the multitude of thoughts, to get to that edge of outer space where we can receive the energy, we can receive the download from where? From the stars, right? We're getting to the edge of the atmosphere here. And in order to do that, we have to clear our mind. If we can calm down this overthinking, overanalyzing mind, then we can perceive the light coming in from the depths of the universe, right? Coming directly from Spirit in the form of that starlight. It's like you can't see the stars if we're here in the city with all the buildings and the street lights and all the sort of light pollution, You got to get up to a higher place where you're above all the city lights and you can perceive the night sky. I feel like that's a good practice for you. I feel like that's something that really, literally needs to happen in your life. Find a place, if you can. Get to some place where you can see the sky. Get to a place where you can see the stars in the sky. Okay, if you have to get, if there's any mountains or hills near you, or if there's just a place sort of out in the country, or if there's a spot that you know of where you can just go and look at the stars, go do it. Yeah, that'll be a very, very important, very meaningful practice for you. Make it a habit. Yeah. So anyway, we've got the insight here, the clarity that we need to figure out what decisions we need to make to really sort of move into the future. Beyond this doorway is your amazing, amazing future, right? I have no words for how amazing it is beyond this doorway. We need the clarity to know how to continue this work. Okay, you got a little bit of fire. You got some good water. A lot of air, and you've got the earth energy. So really, it's the earth energy is kind of where we begin. We're looking how to continue the work, to how to maximize the potential. The Three of Pentacles is the work itself. This is the work that you've already done. This is the investment that you've already made. And now, running into an Eight of Swords, it's kind of like, I don't know how to continue. I don't know what I need to do next to really get the maximum value out of this work, this effort. Whether this is a relationship or a business venture or an investment, it's an investment of some kind. Time, effort, energy, and or money. Even if it's a relationship or a creative endeavor, whatever it might be, it's already asked a lot from you. You've already put a lot into it. We're not going to quit now. We've got to figure out how to move forward. I need clarity. I need everybody to just be quiet. Let me think for a second. And then we tell ourselves, okay, stop thinking. Let me be quiet for a second too. And let me perceive the answer from above, right? So this combination is saying that you want to continue the progress that you've already been making. Okay, we're looking for answers about how to continue the work we've already started to maximize the potential in whatever situation this is. Again, the Princess of Pentacles is the energy that it has the potential to transform into the Empress. that an Empress is kind of like maximum value, right? It's kind of like knowing that you put in all the right energy and you're going to get so much out of it. You're leaving nothing on the table. It's everything is as abundant as it could be. It really is that paradise energy. It really is that big rock candy mountain. And I think that you recognize whatever situation you're in now, you recognize the potential in it. And you do not want to jeopardize that. Okay. So down beneath the surface, we have the Queen of Swords. You're looking for clarity. You're looking, again, this is a kind of rising above the tumultuous energy of both our heart and our mind, rising above the emotions to get to some clear-headedness. And it's kind of like we're going past that because we realize that we do have a tendency to overthink. This is your ability to look at the big picture. You can see past, present, and future, but then when we zoom back in and we're right in the middle of the work, we start overthinking, and there are too many choices and there are too many options, and they all seem sort of equally good, equally viable, right? But I think we have to start maybe with this bird's eye view so you can understand the future that you want. Understand and have that vision of the potential. See your Princess of Pentacles transforming into the Empress. And then as we zoom back in, I think we have to clear our mind so that we can perceive the intuition, the insight from spirit, the download. We can see the starlight and we can navigate by the starlight because it will guide us in the right direction. This is the confusion. This is kind of saying there's too much going on in my mind. I can't see the starlight. Okay. I may not know the right direction, but spirit does. And so now the work becomes tapping into that spiritual energy so that we can make the right decision that's going to bring us through this doorway. Okay. And the two of Cups in the future position, well, that's love, right? That is, perhaps, we could be talking about a relationship here. Okay, I feel like we are talking about a union, about a real pure desire in you, that this, that this is your purpose, and that's what the starlight tends to do, is to put us on the path toward union with that life that we're meant to live, toward union with our potential and the unfoldment of who we're meant to be. Okay, I think love is in your future. Love, beauty, harmony, reciprocity. Mutual love and respect, right? And this really could be with the path itself. It could be with a particular person, but this is really a continuation of this idea that the more you put into it, the more you get back. Can you imagine putting all of your effort into something and it doesn't respond? It doesn't even budge. It doesn't move. Doesn't react in any way. It would be sorely disappointing, right? This is not disappointment. This is saying that everything that you're giving your heart and soul to is taking care of that heart and soul, right? And it's going to be given back to you. It's really Spirit's way of saying that you plus this thing, 1 + 1 is equaling more than 2 here. Okay? So this is something that you coming together with this path, this person, place, or thing is producing something absolutely amazing, something that is greater than you are just by yourself, greater than that other thing is just by itself, that this is really a match made in heaven, so to speak. Okay. Now, Path of the Serpent. As we do this, I would like to ask for your subscription. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It's totally free, right? It doesn't cost anything. Your general energy is the 6 of Cups. Pleasure. 6 of Cups is a card of community. The 6 of Cups is a card that wants to feel part of something. Okay, again, it's something bigger than you. You are the individual, and you are in a larger group, right? I think that you probably are existing in. Well, yeah, actually, 1, 2, 3 court cards. So I feel like you're existing in maybe a collaboration or a team effort or a group effort, or it's a family thing, or it's something that where there are a lot of people concerned, a lot of people that have something at stake here. A lot of people, I think, have invested in something with you, or for you, or invested in you, perhaps. Okay, I feel like you're kind of maybe at the center of this circle of cups, and that you're trying to maybe hold everything together, that you're kind of in charge of something. And so it does feel like there are a lot of other voices, like everybody's talking at once. And it's just a matter of like, okay, everybody just be quiet. Let's figure this out, I think you're somebody that really cares about the bigger picture. You care about your community, about your people, family, friends, or a larger community, neighborhood, or maybe coworkers, it could be. But it feels like this is work that you have to do individually for the sake of the family or the group itself. It could be the merging of two families. It could be that, you and this other person coming together are going, like a business merger, right? You and this other person coming together are going to have an impact on a lot of other people too. That's what I'm feeling here, okay? I think you're somebody that kind of intuitively knows when something feels right for you. When you feel this, it's a card of pleasure, okay? This is the card of saying that you're connecting with the right things, and the result is a very pleasurable and pleasant feeling. I think that it's a way for you to judge things. I think you're very feeling oriented. If you feel good about something, generally it's a confirmation that you're doing the right thing. If you don't feel if this was a 5 of cups, it would kind of be like, this doesn't feel right. This union here, this path, this step I took forward, it doesn't feel right. And I think that you would be wise to base your decisions on that. It's kind of like your feelings confirm for you the steps that you've already taken. Does that make sense? I think you're somebody that trusts in how you feel about something. Like you'll take something, you'll try it, and you're just like, I don't like it. And I think you very much, you trust that. And I think that's kind of an authentic reaction. So since we have a 6 of cups here, I feel like this step that you're taking is going to feel right. And so it's like your own, I don't know, intuition or instinct or emotion or whatever you want to call it is confirming the correctness of this next step that you're taking, which I think is inspired by Spirit, is with this insight and clarity that we are receiving. So the next step in the building, whatever this is, whatever the work is, this is that next step. It's going to feel right. It's going to confirm for you that you're on the right path. This is the doorway. This is the big decision. This is kind of the way that these next steps are going to level up your life. Your future is not going to be the same. On the other side of this doorway is a lot of new, right? There's no going back through it, okay? There's no returning to, there's no undoing the steps that we're taking here. So this is a big decision. It is a commitment. It's a doorway of fire. It's saying that when you go through this doorway, you cannot have any doubts, okay? No doubts, because it's going to change your life. And you got to be all in. You got to do all the doubting first, and that's what you're doing. And that's where we got our 8 of Swords with our star. You're doing all the doubting and all the thinking and analyzing now. When you're taking this step, going through this doorway, there's no doubt left, okay? The Queen of Wands is the sort of courage that you need to go through that doorway. And this is saying you got to believe in yourself. You need your own emotional, instinctual, intuition, confirmation that we talked about in order to give yourself the courage to keep going through that doorway. It's like maybe we need that confirmation from Spirit to give us the boost of energy, that boost of fire, confidence that we need to go through that fire doorway, right? And that's kind of the difficult thing here is just having that confidence that you're making the right decision. Once you go through the doorway, everything will become clear. In a way, it's kind of saying, I don't know the answers. I can't see the north, but the needle can, the compass can, right? That I don't know which way to go, but my soul does, okay? And we do that, and I think it feels right, and we trust in it, and we get the clarity. And sort of at the end of this, after you go through the doorway, then it all makes sense. Then we can see, okay, what was I worried about? I see the reason for everything. I see why the choices were what they were. I see what's on the other side of the doorway now. Like you're getting that connection. It's kind of like you put an antenna on top of your head, and you're receiving that spiritual insight now on a steady basis. And Spirit, I think, is revealing the whole plan to you. Okay, and I think it's going to be beyond words. Yeah. Let's look at the mystery card. Okay. Maybe another card of clarity, maybe not. Maybe this is going to be some earth energy, the Empress, showing perhaps that this transformation or this work, this investment is paying off, that it is kind of a maximum value out of this. The potential is being actualized. So I want a 6, 9, 10 of Pentacles or the Empress. If you have a prediction, put it in the comments down below. Let's see what we have. The Justice card, the higher discernment. Your ability to make real-time adjustments, real-time choices. I think this is good. Major Arcana energy. It's about balance. It's about trying to do the right thing, trying to do what we know to be the right thing, even when there are equal reasons to do it and not do it, right? It's the way that we're sort of dealing with our own overanalysis, okay? We're finding that higher discernment where we can sort through all of our thoughts and feelings and find the right answer, okay? This is also an indication that this might be a business collaboration or contract or a business agreement. I feel that there's some sort of partnership here. It might be something legally binding. It might be a marriage, or it might be a business contract, a sales contract, or an employment contract, something like this, right? Maybe a record deal, right? But it is something that feels very official, feels very formal. There is paperwork to fill out, okay? It feels to me like it's the right choice. Feels like you're gonna get the clarity, and it's gonna be the right choice for you. Yeah. Now we're gonna do an extended reading. We're gonna do an Jing reading. We'll do some oracle cards. There is a link in the corner, and there's a link down below. New readings for Virgo Tuesdays and Saturdays. This is a special reading. I feel like you needed the clarity. You needed some sort of confirmation here. So we did this bonus reading for you, and I hope it resonated. Be sure to watch your other regular, readings on the Tuesday and Saturday. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Leave a comment and let me know where in the world you're watching from. I want you to know that you're the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. I thank you and I love you. And we're all in this together.